Hello students, now we'll discuss the other powers of the Supreme Court. In the last videos, we discussed the various jurisdictions of the Supreme Court. Okay, so other powers of the Supreme Court are power to review its own judgments. That means Supreme Court is a self-correcting agency, meaning the Supreme Court can reverse its previous judgments. Okay, right. That means the Supreme Court is not bound by the previous judgments. It may change its opinion. That is the meaning of power to review its own judgments, right? And the next thing is its law is binding on all courts in India. That means the judgments which are pronounced by the Supreme Court should be followed, accepted, and should be used as a precedents, etc. by the high courts as well as entire courts in India, right? And it has a power of judicial superintendence and control over all courts and tribunals in the country. I think you got the point, okay? Then ultimate interpreter of the Constitution. We do know that Supreme Court is the final interpreter of the Constitution. It is the only body, or it is the only organization that has been given the power to interpret the real spirit of the Indian Constitution, right? And jurisdiction and powers with respect to the matters in the union list can be enlarged by the Parliament. What is the meaning? The jurisdiction of the Supreme Court with respect to the matters in the union list can be extended by the Parliament. And of course, matters in the state list also can be extended by the Parliament only after special agreement between the center and the states. Okay, right. And the next power of the Supreme Court is it decides the disputes regarding the elections of the president and the vice president. And this power is exclusive to the Supreme Court. That means the power to decide or to resolve the disputes with respect to elections of the president and elections of the vice president is the exclusive power of the Supreme Court, meaning no other court in India can decide the disputes regarding the elections of the president and vice president, right? And the next power is on a reference made by the president, it inquires into the conduct of chairman and members of the UPSC, Union Public Service Commission, and advice tendered is binding on the president. That means the members of the Union Public Service Commission, okay, can be removed by the president only after the inquiry conducted by the advice tendered by the Supreme Court to the president. And of course, such advice is binding on the president, right? So dear students, with this we have completed all the aspects of Supreme Court. In the next class, I will discuss the provisions of high courts and subordinate courts, their organization, their composition, and then appointment of judges in the high courts and subordinate courts, etc. Okay. So if you have any doubts, please let me know and send your doubts through emails. Okay. Thank you very much.